you again. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you returning, thank you so much for watching yet another video. For those of you who might just be swinging by, thanks for coming in and checking out this video today. I am a mom of 4 young kids. I also work full-time, and this is really a great hobby for me. I like putting out videos on fashion, beauty, and the mommy lifestyle, so if that sounds interesting to you, please consider checking out my other videos, linked down below, and consider subscribing to my channel as well. So for today's video, I am super excited to do a luxury handbag unboxing with you all. This is a very special purchase for me, so I wanted to share it with all of you. And I did receive this several days ago in the mail, and I just haven't had a chance to film this, so it's taken all of my willpower not to bust into this thing. So I'm super excited to do it here with you all today. So here is the box it came in, and I did order it online. So this is a brown box that it comes in. And I'll go ahead and open this up here. There's a pull tab. So it comes in this brown box, which does not reveal where it's from, which is very great for security. And I will say that I did have to sign for this as well. And you will see where it's from. My favorite, or I should say one of my favorite fashion houses, Louis Vuitton. Pull this out here. Huge box, and look at this gorgeous packaging. It does of course come with the receipt of my purchase. It's wrapped just beautifully with a little gift tag attached as well, and this beautiful blue ribbon. I will say, although it's packaged well, the box is ripped some, as you can see here, which isn't that great, but of course I don't tend to keep all my boxes anymore, but there are some rips in the packaging, unfortunately. Take off the ribbon, and as you all have seen, these boxes have the really nice magnetized closure here, and you can probably guess when I start opening the box here, but it's just a huge dust bag. Take it out. So by the shape of it, I bet a lot of you can already guess what it is. I've yet to add this type of bag to my collection, although I do have smaller versions. So my previous bags have all been in the fold-over flap dust bags, which have been fine for me, but it is kind of neat to get this new drawstring style. So I'm going to open it up and reveal my new baby. It's a gorgeous Neverfull, as you can see. Checking it out here in the Mod monogram. This is just beautiful. So, I want to introduce you to my new purchase. It's the gorgeous Louis Vuitton Mod monogram Neverfull GM. As you can see here, just beautiful. Just checking out the details here. And it also, of course, does come with the pouch. So the 2 care tags here, of course, the textile card and a Neverfull GM sticker here. Of course, all luxury bags tend to come with a little bit of a story in terms of why I decided to purchase them. As you will see in my previous videos, I do own 2 of the size Neverfulls in the damier prints, so in the azure and the bean, and I absolutely love those bags. If you haven't checked out my previous review of those size bags, please do so down below and I'll link them for you. But I kind of always wanted the GM. I did think it might be a little bit big for my 5'4" height and body frame, so I really didn't splurge on the GM initially, but I do love my MMs and I use them a lot. They're very versatile bags. I thought that adding the monogram print to the size might be a little much because I already have 2 other sizes. Plus I do think that the monogram print is a little bit more flashy and less subtle if I want to take this bag to work. So the purpose that I am thinking of using this bag for is really for travel and weekends, more of a mommy bag rather than a work bag. So I thought that the monogram would fit really nicely for that purpose. I also do think that the monogram print in the Neverfull is kind of the best of both worlds because It does allow for the darker color canvas, so less worry about wear and tear on the canvas in terms of color compared to the Azure, that is. And it also has a very comfortable Vachetta leather straps, which are a lot more comfortable in my opinion than the bean treated leather straps. So I do think that the combination of the Vachetta and the monogram canvas really make this user-friendly, very comfortable bag, and one that I think will just be perfect for travel coming up in these summer months, and also to use as a mommy baby bag and a weekend bag as well. So that's what I'm intending to use this for, which is why I went for the GM size. So even though the Neverfull MM is a great size for work and very versatile in its size, I do oftentimes fill it up. So even though the bag is called Neverfull, I am able to fill the bag. So I wanted to get a little bit of a bigger size, especially if I'm thinking about using it for travel or it's more of a mom bag. Now I have all 3 canvases in the Neverfull styles. In terms of the Mod Monogram design, I must admit that this really did have to grow on me. When I first saw the Mod Monogram bags, I honestly thought they were quite flashy, a little too gaudy for me, and I didn't really want that huge advertisement on the bag. But more and more that I saw this bag and thought about the sentiment behind it, I really fell in love with the idea. I will say that you have so many options to choose from. So you go on their website, or I believe you can also order it in store, and you're able to pick and customize really all of these settings. So first of all, you can decide what type of colors you want on the striping pattern, or you can have no stripes at all. I chose the noir or black in the middle, as you can see, and then the ivory on the borders here. You could do vice versa as well, the ivory in the middle and the black on the outside. You can also choose the width of the stripes as well. And you can also choose how many initials you want. So I believe you can do from 1 to 3. And I decided to use my 3 initials, my first, middle, and last name. And then you can also choose the design of them. So do you want it to be more of a pop of the ivory or more pop of the black? I did think about really fun ideas such as putting the initials on my kids and different things like that. However, I do have 4 kids and I can't use more than 3 letters on here, so that didn't work for me. So I just decided to go pretty classic and just have my 3 initials on here. You can also choose if you want the period or dots between your initials. I decided to go against that, but that's an option for you as well if you'd like. In terms of choosing the color scheme here, I basically just wanted to pick a pretty neutral looking bag. I do like the idea of how it's personalized and made custom for you. That is just such a cool concept. But I didn't want to have something that was super flashy that you could see from a mile away. So I thought going with the black and ivory combination went just really perfectly with the style. I do like the color of the black on the monogram, and I also think the ivory version here matches the Vachetta a little bit better than the other whitish option that they had available, which is a little bit more of a stark white. So I thought the ivory was a little more muted and the black suited it just well. It's pretty subtle, although you definitely can see the striping. It's, in my opinion, is done so in a very tasteful way. And the striping does go as well on the bottom and on the back. And it looks like everything matches very perfectly. And there are no nicks or anywhere, at least now, on the paint. I am a little worried about wear and tear, as I think a lot of people are when they decide to go for this purchase. But I will have to try it out over the next months to years, and I will keep you posted on the wear and tear of the paint here. So the other thing you can customize is the interior lining. So I went for this gorgeous Bordeaux lining. And as you can see here on the monograms, it does have the older design of the interior with the Louis Vuitton in cursive on the pocket, and it has the quatrefoil design lining as well, which is different from the more modern Neverfulls that are being made. But I just love this Bordeaux color lining. Again, I wanted to go pretty neutral on the outside. On the inside, I also wanted something relatively neutral as well, but I didn't want to go for the classic tan or black. I think I wanted something a little bit unique. So I thought the Bordeaux was a nice compromise because it is a darker color, so there is going to be less wear and tear, and that's one thing that is different from my other Neverfulls in the MM size. As you'll see in the video down below, I chose the rose ballerine color in both of those bags. I absolutely still 100% love that lining, but it does show wear and tear definitely more than something like this Bordeaux color would. So when choosing a mommy, baby, weekend, or travel bag like this, I wanted a lining that would not show as much wear and tear. So I decided to go with a little bit of a darker color, but still a little bit of a pop of color as well. And as you'll see with these monogram bags, they're all made in France because they're custom made for you. You can see there it says made in France. And my other Neverfulls are made in the United States, so this is really special. And the idea that it was custom made for you in France is really, really unique in my opinion, and makes it extra special as well. So it has the, of course, large interior zip pocket here, which really holds your whole hand, so it's huge, especially in this GM size. And then it does come with the pouch as well, as all Neverfulls do now. What's really nice about the pouch is it also is monogrammed for you to match. I'm just checking it out here since of course it's the first time seeing it, but it is perfect. So really cute accessory here, and I love how it matches perfectly. And the interior should be Bordeaux, and it is to match. So really beautiful accessory, and I just love these pouches that I've talked about before. You can also make them into little wristlets, but I really use them as little catch-alls, even a mini wallet oftentimes in my Neverfulls. But I just love how they match like this, just gorgeous. So I'm really hoping to use this bag quite a bit. I'm looking forward to having the Vachetta soften up even more, and Bettina. I think that's just a gorgeous look on the monogram canvas in particular. And I'm hopeful that I will have this for the rest of my life and can pass it on to my kids as well. And because it's a monogram bag, I am definitely not intending on reselling this at any time. I am fully intending on keeping this forever. And it has such great special meaning to me, and really is my first bag that I've had customized like this. So all in all, I will say I had an amazing experience customizing this bag. It did arrive even quicker than I thought it would. It arrived in about 4 weeks from when I placed my order. And on the website, it did say to allow up to 8 weeks to have the order shipped to you. So it got here a lot quicker than anticipated. It was packaged relatively well, besides some things on the boxes, as you all saw. But the bag itself arrived really nicely. But so far, I'm really, really happy at how this turned out. And it's definitely turned out exactly how I envisioned it. Something that's a little unique, but also pretty tastefully done as well. So I'm looking forward to trying this out and letting you know how it performs for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I of course will do a more detailed review once I start using the bag and letting you know my thoughts about how it functions and how it carries in addition to pros and cons of the bag. So definitely stay tuned for that video in the next few months. But until then, I'm going to look forward to trying it out. So if you have any questions about my experience ordering from the Louis Vuitton website online, or any questions about my selections regarding the monogram purchase, please do not hesitate to leave them in the comments down below. Please also comment down below if you own some monogram pieces and let me know how they perform for you. I'm really curious to see how this paint holds up over time. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to this channel down below and leave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this type of unboxing video. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will plan to see you again in my next video. Bye!